Note Edge is something that you haven't seen before, except if you work for NSA or SpaceX, I guess. Now you're definitely gonna see it because I have it for review. And actually, Note Edge is more or less oriented for that purpose, showing it off. And that's why it costs almost $900 or 850 euros. No doubt that this is one of the most beautiful smartphones that you will find on the market today. Maybe it's not so beautiful while it's turned off, but when you turn on this huge 5.6-inch display, which is curved, it's astonishing. And also, I'd say that the casing has fine-tuned details. There are no cheap plastic details like you could have seen on Samsung Galaxy S3 or S4, which is great. So the build quality is on a very high level. I'd say it looks elegant. You will notice how big Galaxy Note Edge is when you place it in your pocket, because it won't fit in a pocket. It's oversized. But when you take it out, you'll see that the most of the surface is covered by a huge and beautiful display with a huge pixel density over 500 ppi, and it's beautifully curved. So I wouldn't call it a disadvantage as being huge. On the edge of the screen, you can open the ruler. You have some applications. You have a stopwatch. You have a flashlight, and you can change different options on this curved part of the screen. And I'd say it's pretty intuitive to use it like that. I have a slightly bigger hand, so it might not seem that Galaxy Note Edge is huge. But I have to tell you, it is huge. It's very big, but the key is that the screen covers most of its surface, so you don't actually notice how big this device is because most of it is the front display, which is great, and it's curved and it looks beautiful. So I'd say it's huge, but in some positive way. It has about 174 grams, or 6.14 ounces, and in profile it has 8.3 millimeters or 0.33 inches in profile thickness, and it's not bulky, you know, it's thick enough. Now enough of the specs. I don't like that the unlock key is on the top of the device. I have a bigger hand, but still it's hard for me to reach it when I hold it in just one hand. I think that the unlock key should have been here on this curved part. Also the volume keys are here, but you know, you get used to it. And the good thing is that you have a physical key below the screen, so you can unlock it just like that. Also, one thing I miss, and I don't like that you don't get a double tap like you get on LG G3. On LG G3 you can just double tap and the screen wakes up. You don't have that here. I miss it, but I can survive without it. Outdoors in direct sunlight you can see everything perfectly because the ambient sensor works precisely and responds fast. That's the difference between cheaper smartphones whose sensors react pretty slow. Also, this will make the battery last longer, and I'd say that the battery can hold up to 2 days. Android looks a little bit different here than on other Android devices, and personally, if you ask me, I like it. It's intuitive, it's easy to use. You don't have 5 icons below the screen. Virtual keys are divided from the screen, and you get a physical key, which is, for me, ergonomically, in an ease of use, it's very important. It's easier to use it when those keys are divided. You get dialer key right here, and it has a smart dial, so it's pretty easy and fast to use your contacts to manage all the phone calls and all the stuff regarding that. And you have just one icon here for the menu. Okay, and where are all the other icons? They're on the curved part, and you can switch favorites. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons or grouped icons. You can put them here. So it's pretty easy to use it, and it's intuitive. As I said, you also get some other options out here. Okay, and you can see the time, the weather forecast, the notifications. You just slide like this and it changes. So the interface is very good looking, if you ask me. I like those widgets aesthetically. They look very appealing. I know a lot of you don't like TouchWiz, the way TouchWiz looks, but especially this upper dashboard. You get all the fast settings and all the notifications on one place. It's very easy to use it for me, and I like Samsung TouchWiz the most, although I know that a lot of you like HTC Sense or Sony Timescape UI, or most of you guys, I know that you like naked stock Android on Nexus devices, but personally I like this TouchWiz. Samsung added a lot of its own applications, like health applications. You have some applications to change modes if you're at home, if you're at work. It can follow your steps. It has a bunch of stuff that is made by Samsung regarding software, and they're getting better and better. They're very useful. They're not just here to look good. They're actually very usable. Besides this curved part, which is really appealing, one speciality at Note devices is Note Pen. So you get extra options, very precise possibility of drawing on this screen. If you're into drawing, professional or just for fun. So this is another option that is pretty good for a lot of people, and I think it comes handy. I also have to tell you that Galaxy Note Edge has only one speaker on the back. I was expecting 2 speakers, but this one is pretty loud. The sound is very clear, so you'll be enjoying watching YouTube videos or listening to music. I'll show you how loud it is. Regarding Antutu benchmark, how fast it is, how does gaming work, check my other video just for Antutu benchmark, just for gaming on Galaxy Note Edge, and I will say that it has a front 3.7 megapixel and back 16 megapixel camera, but you also have to check my other video just for the camera review of Note Edge. Note Edge has everything that you will need in a smartphone. It's not waterproof. It doesn't have a pregnancy test. It doesn't measure blood pressure, but it can do everything else. And if you decide to buy it, I think everyone else is gonna be jealous on your phone and on yourself. Except you should take care that someone doesn't steal it away from you. And I won't lie, I would buy it for myself too. It's just because having this in my hand feels like I'm driving, I don't know, an electric car, and everybody else is driving fuel engines. Okay guys, that would be all from me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. Like this video if you liked it. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and of course take a look at my detailed review of Galaxy Note Edge on Gadget Compare website. And thanks for watching.